SCP-958, Object Class Safe. SCP-958-A is a humanoid toy robot, composed primarily of plastic and tin. -A is 19 centimeters tall and has a mass of 214.8 grams. The words General Beep by Dr. Wondertainment are inscribed upon the bottom of -A's right foot. When activated via a switch on the back of its head, -A becomes capable of speech and limited autonomous movement. It will use these to actively seek out a child under the age of 13. While it will respond to those of over the age of 13, it will often attempt to redirect conversation toward aiding it in finding a child. When exposed to a child under the age of 13, -A will frequently discuss historical military accomplishments and will often suggest exposing other children to it or other instances of -A. These conversations exhibit no compulsive effects, and the child is able to deactivate -A via its switch without any resistance. Should the child express interest in what -A discusses and or plays with an active -A for a cumulative 6 hours, -A will give the child information on how to build an instance of -B. This information cannot be used by anyone other than the child in question. Attempts by other individuals to utilize it will result in a non-anomalous creation, with similar results when a previously exposed child turns 13. Further mental effects caused by -A are currently being studied. However, it is highly likely that -A somehow affects how children interpret -B in scenarios involving them. Furthermore, unconfirmed testimonies claim -A will suggest uses for -B in games and activities. For further information, see Addendum A. SCP-958-B are objects created using the knowledge imparted by -A. -B instances vary greatly in appearance and function, but all recorded instances have been weapons of some form, created from a wide variety of miscellaneous objects. Ammunition and payloads used by -B are unconventional and or anomalous. Notable examples include bursts of non-anomalous paint, toys and plush dolls ejected at high speeds, and beams of focused light capable of melting steel. Addendum A. SCP-958 was originally detected in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, on April 12, 1986. 13 children accompanied by 11 instances of -A and 15 instances of -B were seen walking to an abandoned industrial complex on the southern edge of the city. The children entered one of the buildings after destroying its entrance with several -B. Foundation forces moved into the building in an effort to contain SCP-958 without harming the children. Beyond the door that would have otherwise contained the facility's furnace was an extra-dimensional space that was similar to the rest of the building, albeit heavily degraded and rusted. Within the extra-dimensional space, the MTF encountered dozens of non-anomalous individuals, with most suffering from injuries likely caused by industrial accidents, within a room filled with dilapidated industrial equipment. Objects produced therein all had the factory emblazoned on them. Most of the children were using the -B instances to attack the equipment and a single anomalous entity with multiple limbs, while 2 were using non-lethal -B to incapacitate those who tried to interfere, including the MTF. As the MTF prioritized evacuating the workers, the children were able to terminate the anomalous entity and reduce it to ash prior to the Foundation being able to disable them. Upon the death of the entity, all power within the facility was lost. The children then allowed themselves to be captured and their SCP-958 deactivated and confiscated. Debriefing of the children revealed no major cognitive changes, and none exhibited signs of acting under anomalous compulsion. They all claimed they had been playing a game, the rules and location of which were suggested by their -A. Each were given amnestics and returned to their caretakers with suitable cover stories without issue. As of 2014, none of the children or their families have been detected to be part of any anomalous phenomena. While 4 other instances of -A have been recovered since, no other assaults on locations held by the factory have been detected to date. Footnotes 1. Common examples include condiment bottles, planks of wood, glass bottles, duct tape, and rubber bands. 2. The workers claimed to have entered the factory floor as early as 1928, despite not matching the age that would require. Those who could were reintegrated into society, with the remaining number integrated into the D-Class program. 3. See SCP-1103 for more information. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-958-8 instances are to be contained in Storage Unit 11 at Site in an inactive state. SCP-958-B instances are to be contained in Storage Unit 13 at Site if neutralization is not feasible.